Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandy Pro, and today I'm in the cooking mood, which is kind of rare for me. I usually don't have time for this. So, it's a beautiful fall day out. My husband's picking up leaves in the lawnmower, and I should be out there helping him, but I decided to make your basic corn chowder. This is something Bobby loves to eat. I happen to love corn, but it doesn't love me back, so I opt out on this one. But I look forward to maybe a fish chowder in the future that I can go for, or a seafood chowder. And why don't I bring you over and show you what you need to get started. Simple as can be, nothing fancy. We're doing this basic. You can do whatever you want with it after I show you where to start. Hang in there, we're on our way. So now you'll know why we'll hear noise pass by in the background. This is what you need to start your actual corn chowder. You'll need a decent pan with a cover, because sometimes it's just easier that way with a cover. Then you can just throw it in the fridge, cool it down, and not have to put it in any other container. Pull it out and rewarm it. You will need some whole kernel corn. We've got a 15-ounce can there, and you can get any brand you choose. Need some milk. I don't get anything with less fat or skim milk for this. I use regular old milk, some half and half, and 1 can of cream corn. I need onion and some butter. We don't use the whole stick, so don't panic when you see the whole stick there. But that's what we need to get started, folks. I'm going to turn the burner on to medium-low. And throw some butter in there. And let it start to melt. Doesn't take long, and it's starting to move already. Right, that butter is nearly melted, so it's time for me to add the onion. Remember, we have it on medium-low, and I just want these to warm up, get translucent. So I'm going to cook these at a low temperature, medium-low temperature. Alright, nice and translucent. They smell good. They're softened. And the next step is to take your can of corn. And this is the hardest part for me, because I always want to strain it and add water. And people tell me I need to just pour the whole can in and keep it in there with this particular contents. So that's what I've learned to do. It's up to your judgment however you want to handle that. And at this point I'm going to turn the heat to medium and stir this in together. And go in for the cream corn next. All those onions mixed in. Let me turn it up just a little bit more, just above medium, and let this start to warm. Alright, you can see that the pot is starting to heat up. You get a little steam coming off the corn. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some of the milk, and half and half. In our house, we do not add any extra salt for the most part on things because there's obviously salt in the preservatives in the can, so we're adding some pepper here. Bob loves onion and he loves pepper. And since this is for him, we put extra onion in and extra pepper. Here we go. This is milk. And the next will be half and half. This is where it gets a little bit thicker and creamier. Some people just put half and half in and no milk. And depending on how thick you want your chowder, if you want lots of corn and little liquid, then you stop right there. But if you want more liquid, just keep adding your milk or half and half to your desired preferences. I'm going to let that heat all the way through on medium. Keep an eye on it. We don't want anything to boil and curdle or anything like that. But I'll be close by while he's removing leaves, and when he gets done, he'll have a nice chowder to come into to warm up and have a satisfying belly all full with something warm and creamy. Remember, my burner's on medium. And if we stand up, we can just start to see it get into a state where it might boil. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. It's heating thoroughly through. It's heating thoroughly. Turn the burner down to 1. I'm stirring it, and you can almost feel the bottom of the pan like it was maybe potentially starting to stick. So we're going to stir it and turn it down. I can see the steam coming off the top. I don't know if you can visually see that, but it is. I'm going to throw the cover on it and keep it partially open. And just let it sit there for a while. Stir it now and then. When Bob comes in, he's got his lunch. And the best thing about any chowder, as most people will tell you, the first day it's going to taste okay. The second day, after it sits in the refrigerator overnight, it will be thicker and the flavors infuse with one another, and it's even better. So hope you enjoy corn chowder. I'll show you it when it's all in the bowl and ready to serve. Just want to show you the amount of butter we used was just over a tablespoon. And if we go to the container now, or the pan, it's been simmering on low. That butter has come to the surface, so you can see some yellow in there. There you go. That's where it is. It's time to serve it, and Bob's going to come in and have his lunch pretty quick. Well, that's one hearty soup bowl, or chowder bowl, of corn chowder. I'm going to go give him a call, put it on the table with some crackers, and have him take a break, because he's got a long ways to go on that lawn still. Want to see? Looking pretty good though, isn't it? Corn chowder! Yummy, yummy. Make it your own way. I just gave you the basics to go by.